the windows, when you just turn the subwoofer on, the sound make the windows vibrate like this. If you hit that shit hitting hard enough, you blow the windows out. If you got, some people got to get plastic windows. They shit hit so hard, right? But that sound can break down molecules.
So, sister put a urgent question in the comment. She said, if they the few and we the many, how did they habit of child molestation run so rampant through our families? And that's important that y'all pay attention to this. Long time ago, if the men that touched the kids got caught touching the kids, they call us. And we get done with him, he ain't gonna touch nobody else's kid.
That's right.
When under the contracts for the admiralty jurisdiction, if the good man addressed the bad man for doing bad behavior, then he had the support of the warrant in order to capture you, the good man, for his dirty deed. This is why they kept saying they were sacrificing good men for bad men. So we go and put them in this place. They call the police. We go to jail. We get beat to death in jail. So the women began trying to protect the good men from knowing the dirt that the bad man was doing. They don't want to tell Uncle Rod. They don't want to tell Uncle Elder because they know what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's going to be, you know what I'm saying?
So then they go into what we call the secret squirrel agenda. Hush, hush, girl, don't say nothing because we don't want Uncle L and Uncle Rod to know. Right?
Yeah.
And then it started a snowball effect. Hurt people, hurt people.
Damn.
You begin to teach these children that something not normal is now normal. But then when they become an adult, them behaviors is toxic to the community. Nobody didn't correct them when they was babies. So now they grown up with those bad habits. And they inflicting pain and suffering on other members of the family. And then everybody in the family trying to keep it a secret so the good man don't go fix the bad man.
Damn, you speaking straight facts.
That's what happened to our community. Soon as the police came in, we lost all control.
Hey, Rod.
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh,
can you hear me?
Yeah, it's not like it cut out. We got about 7 minutes. Hey, y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I guess we'll take one more question so we get up out of here, y'all. Let's see. We're gonna greetings for what on the menu tonight. Oh yeah, you coming in late. We already cracked heads 10 times over already. When I plead guilty per divine, not consider a whole true conviction. We went on a good question. Hey, but okay. Can y'all do a live on what beings are scarce geometry? What being is scarce geometry? I don't understand the question. Because all beings, extraterrestrials, that surpass geometry, that's kindergarten shit. These beings, yeah, you remember Farrakhan told y'all, well, Elijah Muhammad said it first. And he said that Master Farad Muhammad taught him that there was like we only had a certain amount of books of mathematics, and there's like we only got 1 or 2 books of mathematics, and there's like 999 more books of mathematics that we still hadn't touched on yet. Like shit, they only talk about trigonometry, calculus, and the highest that shit. The highest math they got is a math that Bill Gates took in college. I think it's given at Harvard and Yale and schools like that. It's called Math 55. Math 55 is the highest level they go in mathematics in this, as far as them. Even in what they haven't told the public, they still thinking shit that's like the UFO shit, like some of the stuff that they do, they still can't figure it out. Like, how's this shit just go and it just go duck the fuck out? How's that happening, man? Like, what the fuck science is that? That's what type of physics? They mind haven't even got. They still babies, man. They still babies. The shit I'm about to get ready to tell them. That's why they ain't really shitting me down yet. You know why they ain't really shitting me down yet, Rod? Because they learning from me. The shit that I'm about to get ready to tell them, they ain't even heard shit. Like the shit that I'm about to put out on extraterrestrials and how the crafts work and all that, they finna be like, damn, Bob Lazarus didn't even tell us this. Yeah, because Bob Lazarus, his brain, he not a melanite. He can't see what they fucked up at. They fucked up by hiring non-melanites. Now, Bob Lazarus might have a little melanin. I don't know what his blood type is, but Nubian science is the motherfuckers that always figure shit out. Black niggas with melanin scientists is always the motherfuckers that figure shit out, create. So they would have brought me up in now. I could have told them how that shit works, simple, and how to reverse engineer it. All build the same exact shit. Now that probably been hard because some of the elements you can't find on Earth.
That's the black room in NASA.
Yeah.
Everything in the room is white except the people.
Yeah.
They call it the black room.
Yeah.
Every time they run into a problem they can't solve, they throw it to the black room.
Yeah. They gonna figure it out. Niggas gonna figure it out. Yeah, the dude that created that shit that drilled, the dude that re-engineered, they drilled to drill those underground tunnels was a black dude in the middle of the fucking desert. The dude came out with the shit. A black dude. Yeah, so it's always a black dude that's creating some shit or a black woman. And I know you Moors don't like black. Black ass, black crack, black this. They don't like black. Hey, no, you can't keep on calling us black. Well, hey, look, black is the universe, my nigga. Black is dark matter.
Look, this is the reason why. Two sides of the chessboard.
Yeah.
The ones who don't like black is the ones who know what side of the chessboard on. They free white persons in law. So you ascribing them as an op when you call them black.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So they gonna get offended.
Mm-hmm.
Black is all those stealth priests: Black Panther, Black Gorilla, Black Wolf, Black Eagle, Black Hawk.
Yeah.
Them all the ones that went into the goddamn Conjure War.
That's right.
That's why we call black is because we on defense. They attacked us, we didn't attack them.
Right. That's right.
Right. So you got the righteous Moors being conditioned with the dogma of the dirty Moor. Right? If he can't break free from the dogma, he will become ensnared with indoctrination of dogmatic pursuit.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning he gonna always be telling lies, trying to cover his ass as if he know what he's talking about.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right. So he gonna go back to dogmatists who taught dogma to dogmatists. And they got a long list of dogma going all the way back to the beginning. And then they run into the truth. They can't explain it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, well, hey, I guess that does it, man. We had 1 hour and 30. And we could have went 2 hours, but I know you kind of tired, bro. And we're gonna come back though. But you still crack heads and twisted caps. You got like a lot of little hits up in here. We're gonna make a couple shorts from this. What I was gonna say, yeah, everybody hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Hey, everybody sent Rod about $1. 1,300 people. Everybody sent $1, man. That'll put them in the game. And you ain't gonna miss $1. Hey, that's what I'm saying. If you gonna want to send them more than that, show them more love, send them more. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what we do. We doing this for y'all. This is what we do. Rod don't really ask for nothing, you know what I'm saying? But we need all the help we could get. You know what I'm saying? And anything that help us where we can sit here and think on what's the figure the next fucking combination out or move for what the hell they trying to do to us. Anything that go towards helping that. Because if I gotta go work or do something, or Rod gotta go and crack on a plantation, they gonna take away from his time to fucking sit here and crack codes. So he need to just be able to sit right there and just crack motherfucking codes all day on these niggas. Anyway, if we stay ahead of them, we always gonna stay ahead of them. You know what I'm saying? We always been ahead of them though. Even after they kicked us in the nuts and took off running. and the turtle fucking won eventually though. Yeah, the turtle won. That fucking rabbit ran his ass off, and he ran to the last minute. He was tired as fuck at the end, and the turtle just creeped on right by his ass and won. Cause hey, we on Turtle Island. Don't forget that. Don't forget that shit. We on Turtle Island, nigga. Yeah. Hey, and hey, Turtle Island will rise. The fall of U.S. Corps and the rise of Turtle Island. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? The U.S. Corps is that damn rabbit that just ran out of gas, and we the turtle. They just gonna keep on going. Hey, so we out of here, man. Hey, look, assalamu alaikum, shalom alaikum. You know what I'm saying? Hotel, peace be unto you. Divine love throughout the balanced universe. Ashug, Wadu, to you all.
Wadu. Cash it in with the crown of Morocco.
Go ahead.
The problem gonna be is when you get there, you are automatically the subject of the crown. That's not your sovereign status. That is your national status. You cannot be a sovereign and a national at the same time. It's a blatant, overt contradiction.
Go ahead.
Right? A national is a subject of a nation. A sovereign is a free individual that has the God-given rights that are inalienable. An inalienable right means that can't nobody take that right from you but you. Right? So that's why in their constitution, it always talking about the inalienable rights. Whose inalienable rights? Because if you are sovereign, you don't fall under the jurisdiction of maritime admiralty, you fall under the great law. But if you subject, you've got to assume the capacity of a straw man, a legal fiction, because you can't do trade as a sovereign and a legal fiction at the same time.
Go ahead.
Because then you got that's what they call a bifurcated jurisdiction. You standing on two different jurisdictions and neither one of them can override the other. You can't be a sovereign and a national.
Go ahead.
In order to be a national, you have to assume the status of a citizen. Citizens were not granted admiralty protection until the 14th Amendment. When the 14th Amendment came, they say, okay, well, we're going to let you behave as a sovereign under the, what's the doctrine called? Meritorious manumission. But if you act up, we will snatch your manumission from you and put you back into the bondage. That's why I say no citizen should be held for involuntary servitude or slavery unless duly convicted of a felony.
Yeah.
Right? That's because once you've been convicted of a felony, it's like getting a ticket while you in prison.
Go ahead.
Right? They don't put you in the hole just because you're in prison. But when you get unruly in prison, they put your ass in the hole. But they can't put you in the hole without following due process by writing you a ticket. The same way that they can't take your car for traveling the roads unless you are registered as doing business under the jurisdiction of the nation. Now you are operating in the capacity of de facto, a legal fiction. Your driver's license, contrary to popular opinion, is not a valid ID for identification purposes.
Go ahead.
Your driver's license is your agreement to do business in the enterprise of the national government that represents you as your straw man.
Yeah, contract.
Contract government. We not under the contract government. We trying to get back to sovereign status. We get back to sovereign status by restoring the matriarchy and the great law.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. So they trying to get us to sign just like the Snyder's Act. All these different acts. They want us to sign and do deals with them. Now,
those are called kind games.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go in the conjure. Yeah, the conjure.
Kind game. A kind game is a street hustle.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, look, pay attention. It's a kind game to trick you and trap you with a contract.
Go ahead.
The contract is a lien on land. A tract is a piece of land. The con is the lien. So it's the con game in the fact that it's a game that puts a lien on whatever you trying to seize. Now, in that system, if you get caught running the con, you classified as a criminal. They charge you with a crime called larceny by conversion or larceny by trickery. Right? How do they even know this shit exists? Because they created it.
Go ahead. Damn.
You using they cons without their permission. You're not authorized to use the con until you become con and put the lien on your tract. Remember Bible say Abraham was having a conversation about Lot?
Yeah.
About a lot of land?
Yeah.
That's a tract.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
That was usurped by a plot. Right? A lot is not a plot till you dig it up. Right? Yeah. So if you break the earth, right, you broke the law.
Damn. Go ahead.
So they can break the earth because they operate outside of the true law. So you ever hear Bible talk about the firemen come in, the fire over here, and they tear that wall down? They ain't got nothing to do with the fire.
Yeah, go ahead.
And he say they go to build a house, but before they build a house, they break the earth. Right? They always got to destroy in order to build. We don't have to destroy to build. We can live in harmony with nature. They can't. Artificial spirits. Right? Spirit artificial is what Bobby Hemmett called them. They look like us, but they not us. They trap you in a system of dogmatic religious pursuit. As Noble Drew Ali called it in the Circle 7, a religious controversy. To keep you arguing about religious dogma, and as long as you arguing about religious dogma, they guiding you where they want you to go. Whenever you start going too far off in one direction, they throw a new dogmatic bone into the motherfucking pack that's fighting over the old bones.
Yeah.
It's all there.
Yeah.
Right? The original Moorish Science Temple did not say U.S., the holder of this card is a U.S. citizen on the back. The new Moorish Science Temple says on the back of the nationality card, this person is a U.S. citizen. Damn. We'd already produced that receipt.
Yeah.
The reason is because it was set up as a tribe with Noble Drew Ali as the high chief. He could send a mufti anywhere on the land, from Maine to Arizona, from Alaska to Hawaii, to back across to Florida, and get any one of us from out of their jurisdiction on the basis of jurisdiction alone. But when whoever this dirty player was, because a lot of people say it's Medials, a lot of people say it's C. Kirkman Bay. I don't think it was either one of them. I think it was a quiet little Kirk clerk that nobody ain't heard of. But whoever it is that made the contract with the government to make all Moorish nationals U.S. citizens, right? That's the one who usurped the authority and jurisdiction of Noble Drew Ali, and this is why they had to make sure they kill him. So, where we at now is we passed all of the paperwork. We got to operate out of the oral tradition of the tribes before 1492. If we operate off any doctrine that follows 1492 coming to 2012, 2019, 2023, we following the path that the enemy told us to take to get to the destination that we will never see. It's a whole kind of game. And we ain't falling for the banana in the tailpipe.
Now let me ask you this. Like, okay, so we was over here first for a while. I know we wasn't doing no paperwork and all that. We had like word of mouth, trade or whatever for the land. So when did this actual con game start? Like when did the paperwork start? To they say, oh, you got to. Did it start with the Andrew Jackson removal
It
of the
started with the
act?
Paris Accord, known as the Treaty of Peace and Friendship. Was they decided that they needed to have what's called a uniform code. The uniform also means dress code.
Mm-hmm.
But the uniform in the court system is the paperwork, right? If you following the paperwork, what they say you following? The track record. You following the track record. Okay. So the start of it over here, it came about when they started deceiving our ancestors into signing on the dotted line. They would give them the contract, and the elders, we did paperwork, but the paperwork wasn't the binding agreement. Our binding agreements was the word of mouth. Our paperwork was just for the town clerk